A couple of weeks ago, there was an event happening which changes everything in the Middle East. What are the consequences for your investments and your money? We will discuss that in this video. So a couple of weeks ago, there was that event which changes everything in the Middle East region. And because of this event, you may ask yourself, am I safe? And not only you, because you have relocated your family a couple of months, years ago to that Middle East, and you thought about it, okay, I will build a new future for my family, I will build a new life for my family, and then this happening. So the question is, are you safe? Is your family safe? And what is also very interesting is, are your investments safe? And what's happening with your money? So imagine now, the banks get closed down in the Middle East simply because of this event. If this happens and the banks get closed down, are you prepared for it? And what can you do against it? Think about it from a logical perspective. So it's not about your safety. Okay, this is the most important topic, I understand. Your safety and your family's safety is the most important topic. But if you make a decision to relocate again, what happens with your investments? And more important, what happens with your money? Are you free to move your money out of the Middle East? And then the next question is, in which country or in which region of the world you would like to relocate again? Back to Europe? Is this an option for you? I guess not. Into another place in the Middle East? That this is also not an option. To Africa, maybe this is not an option. So what would you do and how can you structure your new life from now on? And everything is based, what is with my money? Can I move my money freely in and out? Or is it blocked because banks shut down, banks get closed, and it is not allowed to transfer big amounts, 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, out of the Middle East banks. Imagine that. This is the worst scenario. So what can be the solution? In my opinion, the only solution for you as an individual or for your company, if your company is registered somehow in these countries in the Middle East, can be an offshore bank account. Because if you move, your bank account moves with you. And this is the solution. So how can you get an offshore bank account? And my friend, if you never heard about an offshore bank account, it's pretty simple. Click the link under this video, offshorebanking.uk, and have a little look around and start doing your research about serious alternatives, either for individual bank accounts which are in your name or for bank accounts for your company. And if you have done your research and if you started thinking about that topic, the next step will be book a private consultation. I'm happy to talk 15 minutes on the phone to you, discuss details, explain to you how offshore banking can benefit your life and what the options are to move your money out of the Middle East into secure offshore bank accounts, which are completely private and anonymous, which are completely untouchable by third parties like governments, and which are completely flexible. And you can use it in any shape and any form. Think about it. So I'm happy to talk very quickly to you, explain the benefits of offshore banking. So click the link in bio, check it out and book your private consultation. I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.